Everybody. Welcome to From Trial to Testimony. I'm your host, Christine. We are here again. We have my sister Jessica on the phone. She cannot make it out to the studio. She is far as hell. And yeah. And then after we get done with her interview, we're going to talk about a little bit about transformation. Transforming.
All right, let's mic check real quick.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Luca, say something in the camera. Say something. So I can hear.
Hey, happy to be here.
You can hear? You can hear?
Mm-hmm. I hear. Let me see.
Why does it sound like she's loud? You gotta turn this up. It's up now?
Yeah.
All the way? That was the down low?
No, I think it was like, halfway.
Yeah, that was low.
Okay. Let's see.
Here,
okay. Wait for Christine. Yeah. Welcome to the wait Christine.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to From Trial to Testimony. We are here today with my sister, Jessica Shari. She has our own blog called Prego and Shit. And we're gonna Prego and Shit. And we're gonna let her tell us about Prego and Shit. I wish she could be in the studio, but she's so far away. So we have to have her on the phone. Hey, say hey, Buka. I'm sorry, but I call her Buka. That's my little sister.
Hi, Buka.
I'm glad to be here. So yeah, Prego and Shit is a pregnancy and parenting blog geared to help people not feel so alone during, this new transition and new stage in life. Our mission basically is literally so no parent feels alone.
And how long have you been doing Prego and Shit?
Well, the official launch was February 23rd, 2009. So I'm coming up on 2 years now. But I started planning for it maybe like 8 months beforehand.
And what personal struggle did you go through that made you want to even start it?
So basically, I was back in school. I like Dean or Christine already stated. I graduated from Specs Howard, and I was already doing like film and TV kind of stuff. But I wanted to, make more money, get my career going even more. So I went back to school for animation. And while I was in school, I threw that thing back, and I ended up getting pregnant. And while
I threw that thing back.
Yeah, she said I threw that thing back and I got pregnant. Honey.
Yeah, but when I got pregnant, I ended up being really, really sick. To the point where I couldn't even make it to class. I couldn't make it to work. So I ended up dropping out of school with the understanding I would go back after a year or so. And then, dropped out of class. Stopped going to work, different things. So I ended up having to move back. I was like 2 hours away from home at that point. So I moved back in with my mom. And of course, I felt like a failure. Felt like, nothing was going to happen for me now. I had worked so hard and now all of this, so while I was in my room one day, I was just like, okay, well, let me just write down the stuff that I'm going through, the feelings I'm having, whatever. And I was also really heavy into researching, okay, what's going on. I'm one of those Google warriors. I love to research and figure out some stuff. But most of the information for new moms is strictly clinical knowledge. And I felt like there wasn't an avenue for just real talk because, okay, this is what's going on with my body. But sis, I'm also depressed. We don't talk about that, though. We're just like, oh, well, your baby is the size of a cantaloupe today. But it's like, okay, but I want to jump off the bridge. Like, come on, so I was just writing down stuff and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can just make it into like a comic strip or something like that because webtoons and different stuff was really popular at the time. And that could help, keep my art up and because I still plan on going back to school. Time went on, I had my son and then basically one morning I woke up and I felt like God was saying, like, make a website. I'm like, make a website? Like, that don't even make sense. But, you know, I felt it strongly. So I just got up and, like, got on Wix because it was just a simple platform I knew how to maneuver. And pretty much as I started to create the website, it was like the Holy Spirit kind of downloaded what this could be. And all the, you know, the information, the little notes I was I was writing at the time, I turned into blog posts. And I also wrote different little stories, I guess, story times about, you know, if my son did something funny or if I had a mom moment that I thought was relatable. And that turned into the Misadventure series. So Prego Shit currently has maybe like three web series. One is Misadventures, where it's like story times and different things. It's just very short, maybe a minute to 3 minutes. Then I started whipping up some magic, which is like cooking tutorials and stuff, because as a stay-at-home mom, we all know we got to get this food together every single day, and I'm outside thinking about food. But sometimes you need some new recipes to get get something going, get something on the table that night. And recently I started PS Live, which is kind of like a podcast talk show where we delve deeper into things that are affecting parents. So one episode I was talking about postpartum depression, where another I was talking about I had a mother on speaking about her daughter with congenital heart disease. One I was talking to a father who was in prison for 21 years and how he was, you know, what he had to go through to be a very present father still in his son's life. You know, I had a therapist on. I was talking about emotional eating and binge eating and all these different things. So, yeah, so it turned into this whole thing, and people kind of laugh, like, oh, you think God gave you that because it's called Prego and shit, but, like, you know, like Dean talks about, too, that scripture.
So the shit means it didn't come from God?
That's what people say.
Yeah, people say it's like there's no way, but like we all know, sometimes God will use the foolish things to confound the wise. So although if it's not for you to, I like you know, it's other people who can receive that though. And then we're gonna change the radio station to total entertainment and shit. You know what?
He's so irritating.
We're gonna change the radio station to total entertainment and shit.
Right. Like the songs, but sometimes it just rolls off your tongue. You say something like, I love you. No, I love you and shit. Like, hey. It wasn't meant to be called that. I just, like I said, when I was writing the notes about it, I just put at the top, like, okay, Prego shit. And I just go back and change it and stuff. And then I ended up just keeping it. So, but yeah, it's almost 2 years in. I've definitely been bearing fruit. And I, plan to keep going.
I think what you're doing is dope. Jessica, right?
Yes.
Jessica. Yes. I think what you're doing is dope. Paving this avenue for women that is dealing or have dealt with, pregnancy or have had pregnancy issues or need somebody to talk to. A safe haven, a safe place to actually go chill, hang out, and get some vital information. But you are missing one thing. You said everything. You offer everything for the pregnant women. You get them right what they eating. You get their mind right and everything. These dudes need their mind right. What about getting their body right, like exercising? Can pregnant people work out? Yeah.
They absolutely can. I'm more focused on mental though, because on one of the episodes about emotional eating and all of that, I had a psychotherapist on, and she was saying how if your mental isn't right, then you can't lose weight anyway. If you're not loving yourself, you kind of have to love yourself into getting healthy and getting your body right. If you're kind of hating yourself, you continue in this cycle of dieting, and dieting doesn't work. And just working out, just because you hate yourself, you still end up more anxious. You still end up more depressed and unfulfilled.
Do women really hate themselves when they get big?
Oh my God, silence. Some of them do. Not everybody.
I love myself more personally. I thought it was cool. I'm like, okay, this is what my body can do. Once I kind of got over, okay, this is what's going on in my life.
Yeah, because that baby take over your whole body. They do what they want to do.
Yeah, your body, it do. It do. And people need that. People need Prego and shit. We need Prego and shit.
We need Prego and shit. And then we talk to dads too. We got a section called Daddy Shit where I have a few, not just me writing blogs. I have a group of six or seven writers who talk about their different perspectives because obviously my story isn't universal. Right. So I have maybe 2 or 3 dads who talk, who write blogs too, talking about this girl tripping. And the one blog was he was tired of his woman, having that baby weight still on. So we talk about all that.
I gotta see that one.
Yeah, I gotta hear that.
Yeah, we gotta.
And most of the writers, all of the writers actually on staff are people of color because again, a lot of the blogs, the major blogs you see, or major pregnancy platforms,
they don't have nothing to do with that.
Source for white people, and
black pregnancy is way different from other pregnancy.
Why, Silas?
Because that's a black baby inside of you. That changes everything. As long as you got a black baby inside, you need your own special group so that you can talk. You know what I'm saying? About black baby issues.
Black baby issues.
What's black baby issues?
Oh my God, Booker, what's black baby issues? And I'm calling her Booker, y'all. Those that are just joining, I'm going to follow my sister for her live interview about Prego and shit. She's so far away, so we have to have her on the phone. Unfortunately, she can't come into the studio.
What's up. Where's she from?
I live in Muskegon currently. Yeah.
I work with people from Muskegon. Yeah, I work with people. We need to get out. We need to come to you.
Yeah, well, we lived in Grand Rapids for a while, and then it was just cheaper to kind of move out here.
Right.
But no, I think there are specific things that deal with black baby issues or just the black mother, as we know. Health professionals, they're really you have a higher rate of maternal fatalities and all types of things when you are a black woman. So those types of issues are important,
Wow.
And then even thinking about, of course, we already know we live in America, so we know what kind of society we live in.
Right.
And when I do have that black baby, I have a son. I have a son and a daughter now. And I have to worry about, once my son grows up, is he going to be perceived in certain ways? The anxieties that come with that, the frustrations that come with that, all of that is very, it's necessary to talk about.
You gotta talk about the talk too, man. I done had to talk to my baby already. She 5.
What talk? The sex talk?
The police talk.
Oh. You definitely gotta have to talk.
Hey, I told my baby, she see the police, stay still, don't move till daddy get there.
Yeah. Like, he don't get no better. You must get more and more. Ooh. Angie, do you have something to say? Because Silas is over here taking over.
Sound advice for her next class. We're gonna call it the talk.
The talk.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
How to deal with the talk. Freeze until your daddy get there.
Freeze until your daddy get there.
Wait on God.
And help daddy don't get shot for acting a fool. See? I don't think he know how to have to talk. I don't think he know how to have to talk. He thought I get himself killed to save his child.
Hey, so do y'all
And the mother.
Do y'all have any support like for the kids? Are you thinking about doing something for the kids?
Currently, no, because I feel like because most things are kind of catered towards children. I think when it comes to parenting and all of that.
Okay.
Knowing if the parent is okay.
I think that's dope, though, man. To focus on the parent, because we don't get no.
Absolutely, because like I said, there's
once these kids born, I don't even know my own parents. What is this?
Nah, he's talking about something else. He's so.
Oh, Lord, I love your show, Christine.
You're just so irritating on me. He's so irritating. The viewers is gone now. They come back.
They'll be back.
So what else can we look forward to with Prego and Shit? And how can everybody watch you and follow you? What platforms are you on?
I'm on all social media, so Prego and shit on Facebook. On you can subscribe on YouTube, as well as I've recently gotten on TikTok, and my numbers have been going up. I've been getting a lot of love over there, and also just the website www.pregoshit.com, and yeah, I just like I said, the 2 year mark is coming up, so I plan on launching some merch soon, in the next few months, as well as just more videos, keep the content coming out. Yeah.
So I hear that. Check out www.pregoandshit.com. Go look at it. Go subscribe. Go like. Go share. Support.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you can just go on there. She got a whole bunch. She's on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. She got a whole bunch of stuff. Prego and shit. Yes, make sure you do.
Yeah, I think I got about 80 something videos already on YouTube, on the Facebook. Like I said, it's been, and it started off slow, of course, but recently I've seen the analytics. I've reached at least 3 million people, the biggest number I've reached with stuff. And you know what I mean? I started off like that first year, I maybe had like 200 people like the page. And that took a while. And then just in the last couple months, I've already gone up to like 3,400 so far. And then,
did y'all hear that?
Yeah. I got that within like a month. So
the Bible says, "Do not despise small beginnings." Yeah. Don't despise small beginnings. It may start out small, but it's you should gonna reach 3 million people. Like that's amazing. From 200 to 3 million. Come on now. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Buka. Y'all, we gonna sign off. We're gonna continue. But Jessica. Her name is Jessica. I gotta go break. Okay. Thank you, Jessica. And let's follow her on this Prego and Shit Facebook, Prego and Shit YouTube, Prego and Shit TikTok, www.pregoandshit.com. Make sure you check it out. Support. Like, share, comment. Shoot. Even you might even be able to connect. Partnerships, everything. All that sponsorship is welcome. Come on now. For real. Thank you, Buka. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, y'all, we back. We gotta go on commercial? Yeah. Okay. We'll be back after these messages. Oh, your phone. Okay, you guys. So we are going to talk about a little bit about transformation because I wish you would just. What is you about to do? Somebody, come here, Silas. Come in the camera. Come here. Yes. This is the boss.
No, I'm not.
And you know what he needs to do?
I promise sit my ass down or leave. I'm about to go right now.
You just moving around. I like that too. You just leaving and looking warm. Oh, you just moving around too dang on much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, shoot. I'm trying to stop cussing.
Hey, you want to stop cussing together?
I am. How? How are we gonna stop cussing together? I gotta stop cigarettes first. Cigarettes and cussing at the same time. But we're gonna talk a little bit about transformation because so the show, from China Testimony started really.
We're not recording yet, are we? So
okay, I'm on live still. Okay, I'm trying to talk about it. So anyway, when God first told me to start from Trial to Testimony, he told me it was going to be rough around the edges at first. And that people will be able to see my transformation as I get closer to him and everything else. Mm-hmm. Like, so I was a lot of cussing and all that stuff or whatever. And it still will be some because, honey, people don't change overnight. Hello, I'm in the process. So you guys will see me growing as I go along. And that's it. I'm going to be open and like I've been doing, be honest about what's going on in my life. And we're going to transfer this thing, transform it over into a more, it's not like it hasn't been positive, but more, a little less cussing, a little more less fussing, and a little bit more glory. How about that? Welcome back to another episode of From Trial to Testimony. I am your host, Christine, and honey, we are talking about transformation. Now, what Silas got to say? You gonna put on that? What you got to say? And you know they can't. You got to talk loud because they need to hear you on the line.
Is this one out?
Yeah, you sound.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Dead ass. Just to say what you're saying is big, is huge. There's a lot of people that's not gonna want to be in them shoes. That's what you're gonna learn.
I know.
For real, for real. Them shoes that you about to step into are very huge and big. And you're gonna really see what you made of, right? When you really step into them shoes. But I think that it's meant for you to step into them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I think it's meant for you to step into them. And so I think you will be a living testimony to the people around you. I keep trying to think of that prophet. I might have brought him up before.
In the Bible?
The one that had the Hosea. The one God used Hosea's marriage, his entire marriage, to show the people how he felt in his marriage with his people. He made Hosea marry a whore. He was a living.
Oh, someone was just talking about that.
Yeah, I think we might have brought it up here before. Yeah, and it was one of the stories in the Bible that just messes my head up because I can't imagine what he had to go through day by day with this whore, the shame, and everything that he had to go through, but still being used. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but if you look over, like I know if I look over times in my life, God was setting me up for times like a time such as this.
Yep.
Because I've already suffered a lot of ridicule and a lot of people talking about me and people slandering my name, all types. I've been in the newspaper with us. I've been in the newspaper with. I mean, all my business just out there.
Right.
Like it's like God's already been setting me up. So I don't care about what people have to say about me or what they think. The fact of the matter is, I'm growing up. I'm maturing.
Yep.
And God wants to transform my life, and it don't work without Him.
Yeah, and then He gonna do it at His
It's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at His pace. So don't. So that's why I'm listening. Yeah. Oh, you be cussing on there. Yeah. Oh, you be doing. So I sure do. I cuss.
It's His pace.
It's His pace. Yes, that's right. I cuss, honey. I got a lot of flaws, honey, and I'm working my way through them. Are you working on yours? That's the question. Are you in my business? Hello. While you're in my business, are you worried about your own? Are you handling your own business? Hello. Are you sweeping in front of your front door first? Are you doing that? Like, come on. Don't point no fingers over here.
I was told you point one is 4 pointing back at you.
4 point right back at you.
One of her man business.
People love to. People love to. You know, I seen a post just recently. What was it saying? It was pretty much talking about how people they don't like you, but they too nosy to delete you. I know I got some haters on my page and all type of stuff.
Your friends, forget a hater.
And friends,
some of them your family.
Oh yes. And they don't understand. That's why I love what my sister just said. Yeah. God calls the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. I'm calling the things that you think are inadequate, are messed up, are jacked up, to make all y'all that think y'all know everything, modern day Pharisees and scribes, to make y'all feel like, okay, modern day.
Here's the thing that kills me.
They didn't even follow their own law.
How do they not see the comparison?
I don't. That's what be messing me up.
That baffles my mind.
Me too. I don't get it.
In any of them gospels and not see yourself
exactly
in them Pharisees and them scribes.
Exactly. And we'll preach about it. We preaching the scripture. You're one. Ding, 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 ding.
Right.
It's you.
It's you.
What do you mean?
That's true. I mean, sometimes I'll be in churches and I just be like, wow.
At church and just at home. When people around you,
acting like other people was Pharisees and scribes.
It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
I even tell people my cousin was judging somebody else's situation when it came to a boyfriend situation, and I said, you just got out of yours. Like when you need to put a little education on that or a little some more peace on that statement. Like when you talk about something, like if I say, dang, that's crazy, she's still with that guy.
Right.
It should be more of dang, because I know what she went through. I know she went through because I've been there before. See, that's why I know. Oh, you with that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you stupid. Oh, you this. How dare you?
Sometimes we leave it incomplete. It's what you say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta add that.
You gotta add that.
You gotta add that.
Be judging nobody.
It's compassion.
Yes, compassion. And I just shared a post today talking about empathy and sympathy. Some people don't have it.
Yeah.
They just don't have it. They don't care
because it requires
encourage you to do some self-check. See, it's easy to judge somebody's stuff and be like, oh, yeah, they doing this. But once you bring that to yourself, like we talked about this last week, when we talked about the hypocrites. I believe in my life, God uses the hypocrites because it shows me that sometimes I'm a hypocrite. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And so once I bring it to myself, I can have compassion.
He said he calls the foolish things under. And if you go through things, that's why I do not, when people come tell me about their life or tell me they got a problem, if I don't know, that's when empathy and sympathy kicks in. Yeah. Because I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So I ain't been there before. Right. But I try my best to come off to be compassionate and, and loving and caring. Now, if I know I can offer my advice. But I don't be getting in certain situations stuff I don't know. I'm not about to try to offer you, because some people think they know it all. Man, don't know nothing.
Some people just need to shut up.
They just need to shut up and mind their business. That's what's wrong. People don't got no business. Yeah. They be all up in yours. And yours ain't even handled.
Yours ain't handled.
You know somebody in your business, they ain't got theirs handled. That is some real shit.
You heard what she said, Ange.
When they in your business, honey, that means they ain't got theirs handled. Seriously. Because why do you need to be inside of it? Why is my life so exciting to you? Hi, Angel. Hi, Miss Cynthia. I'm good. How you doing? Yes, I am. Thank you, Dale. Yeah, when people in your business, that mean they ain't got nothing. Put your headphones on and let's have a conversation. That's what you do. Talking to Angie, y'all. I don't know what she doing.
You're preaching to her soul right now.
Well, no, seriously. People be hating on you and all that kind of stuff, but haters are motivators. You should use those haters as motivators. And then you told me before, and then your enemies, you told me if you get rid of all your enemies, then how they going to see you got prepared a table in front of them?
Boom.
See, I be listening. I be listening to getting on my nerves, but I be listening.
The blessing in the presence of the enemy is own special blessing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? God has commandments and stuff right that He's commanded throughout the Bible. And some of them are attached. Obedience has a blessing, right? Stewardship has a blessing.
You're moving too much.
I'm sorry. Stewardship has a blessing. But the presence of the enemy, think about the story of Joseph. That's a presence of the enemy's blessing.
And He'll bless you right in and the people that did you wrong, He'll bless you in their face.
And He'll bless you
so where it come from.
He'll bless you so good they won't recognize you. They didn't recognize Joseph.
Yeah, that's so true.
He had blessed Joseph so good, his own brothers
didn't even
know who he was.
Mm-hmm. And that's what He about to do in this season. I'm telling people, this is the first shall be last and the last shall be first season. If you felt like you was last before and you felt like you wasn't getting no attention, you started the business, everybody, you the least popular, nobody cares. It's about to be your moment. It's get ready for it. It's time. It's time. All of that hurt, all of that pain, all that stuff. Use all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And for your purpose and for His glory.
You ever seen Waterboy?
No.
Come on, you gotta see Waterboy.
Come on, I just seen Boys in the Hood not long ago. Let me catch up.
No, Waterboy is with Adam Sandler, right? And he basically, in a nutshell,
Nikki, hey Quay.
When people start messing with him, he get real angry and then he can tackle people real hard. So when the coach was telling them, like, well, how is it that you get up your energy? He was like, I just start thinking about the people picking on me. He said, use that as tackling you.
Yeah.
Tackling you.
Yeah.
Instead of running from your fear, take it and use it as tackling.
I've been in the studio. I've been scared to sing. I've been going to the studio.
You've been rocking that shit.
I've been going. I know, I'm so excited. Because it's going to get to a point where you get tired of yourself. And fear is paralyzing. And I don't know about other people, but I know for me, I don't like nothing to control me. I don't like that. I don't like to be controlled. So I'm not going to let fear control me. So I've been singing and I've been writing and I've been going back. And I'm ready to show my true voice. I got to get off those cigarettes because now, and it's motivating me to stop smoking cigarettes. I know. Come on. If you just do what you called to do.
Freedom is contagious.
Yes.
The worst thing for my enemies, for real, was for me to open this office.
Yeah.
When I opened this office and we put that sign up, it was a lot less stuff you could tell me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And what you going through, I'd have been there all before. It's a domino effect. Yeah. Once you address one fear, It's only a matter of time for you start addressing fear after fear after fear, and that's where the devil don't want you, because that's when you walk into a room and you say, "I don't give a fuck."
That's why we face so much warfare, y'all. I know it's a lot of y'all watching that go through so much. It's like, why am I always the one going through? Because you're called to whom much is given, much is required. Absolutely. If you called to great purpose, you're gonna go through that warfare that you go through is gonna match that purpose. You're gonna go through hell. You are going to, but you need that hell because you learn and you grow from it. You can't let it. You can't be defeated. We're not gonna walk in defeat in 2021. We made it through Corona. We making it through Corona. We're not defeated.
You're straight.
Yeah. We're doing pretty good during Corona.
But let me. I tell people all the time, greater is He that is in me, right?
Yeah.
If your trials is that big, then if the word says greater is He that is in you, then you're that much bigger.
Yeah.
That's why I changed when the sign went up.
Mm-hmm.
Once I saw the sign and I saw the room, I realized how big I was. Yeah. I could not dumb down, or I'll lose it all.
Or don't let nobody dumb you down. Stay on the wall.
And so
Nehemiah.
What?
Stay on the wall.
What?
You gotta stay on the wall. Can't come down.
I doubled down.
Nehemiah didn't leave that wall.
Hell no.
He said, I can't come down. Nope. I ain't got time for that. Don't come down for gossip. Don't come down for foolishness. Nope. Don't come down for none of that. Who cares? Ain't nobody got time for that. Got nothing to do with what I got going on.
Absolutely.
Don't even let your ear.
Absolutely.
For real.
But when you do, though, you see a greatness in yourself that is scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
You realize you was way more greater than you ever thought you were.
It's powerful getting to know who you are.
Man, what?
It really is. And it's powerful helping other people. Then when you get your anchor, you can help somebody. You can be somebody else's anchor. So we all anchored and we all pulling each other up. Yeah. I don't got time. I don't want nobody around me pulling me down in no way. And God is sending me kingdom relationships and friendships and all that kind of stuff. I don't even hang around this old people, the same people I used to hang around or do the same stuff that I used to do. Some of the stuff, yes, of course I still do, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a sinner.
Working on His time.
I'm working on God's time, and I'm not working on the religious folks' time either.
You working on His
You don't get to tell me. Leave people alone. Stop trying to tell people how to dress, how to talk, how to walk, how to act. Stop trying to tell people all that. Let God deal with them. Leave God's people alone. Your job is to love them.
You wanna tell somebody how to
through
dress,
it. Right. You want to tell somebody how to dress, go start a fashion line. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Get you some business.
Then you
start one.
Start a line. There you go. I'll show you how to get it.
Worry about how people wear their hair and how they dress. You shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. You should shut up.
On the prairie hairstyle.
Exactly. Like, come on. Like, we got to do better with that. We have to. We got to do so much better than that. There's so much purpose, so much stuff that we could be doing, so much positive stuff. And we can't let nobody dictate or deter us away from what God has put on the inside of us. And listen, if you don't turn that pain into purpose, then you have literally went through all of that stuff for no reason. Like, for no reason. I cannot be raped, have gotten raped, have gotten molested, have been homeless, been through a divorce, been abused, talked about, mistreated. Mom, because I got keys. For all of that, going through all of that, and you mean to tell me I'm not going to turn none of that into purpose? I'm not going to help somebody else? Oh, no. Yeah, I got beat for. I gotta make it. I gotta make that a reason. I gotta write a book. I gotta sing about it. I gotta act. I gotta do something. But I can't just let it. I can't just lay down and just
not do nothing.
Not do nothing. No.
I guess more with my training business, and I guess with the radio station as well.
Exactly.
This is my way of what was me.
Hi, Dominic.
What was y'all talking about earlier? About your business.
People in your business, and if they in your business, that means they ain't got no business. That means they ain't got their business together. Your business can't be together if you in my business. You two worry up in my stuff. What you in my stuff for?
That's true. That's true.
People are miserable and they can't survive without drama.
That's true. That's true.
It's ridiculous.
I realize. Well, I don't. Once I became serious about just having something like that gives you, purpose. Now I have a purpose. Now I have something to work towards. I have something to do. And when given that purpose, like you said, now that gives, it detours, it takes my attention off of being in somebody else's business or being drawn in to even somebody
being
being
in
in
your
my
business.
business
Yeah.
or hating on me or being jealous of because of what I'm doing. I'm so focused on my business and the goals that I have set and what I need to do that I don't have time to think about or worry about what anybody else is doing.
You got to stay on the wall.
Thinking, or whatever, what I do. Because if I do that, then it takes time away from what I really need to be thinking about and worrying about.
Then you be all upset and mad and stuff. Man, for what? That's what they want. People want to see you stop building. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. We know that. So why would we allow that to even? No, we're not about to let that happen. And that means staying on the wall. When I say stay on the wall, there's a story. Look at it. Look at Nehemiah. He was building the wall, and haters and people were trying to come for him. And he said, "No, I can't come down. I ain't going nowhere. I got to build this wall. I can't come down." That's why we got to start telling people, "I can't come down. I got to stay on the wall. I got to build this wall." Yeah, even depression, even all that stuff, mental illness and all that stuff. I got to stay on the wall. I ain't got time to be depressed today.
And when you keep your mind occupied, like you said, you won't have time to be depressed. You continue doing something.
Yeah.
You got something you got to do.
Yeah, but even when you wake up, sometimes you can wake up in depression and hit you hard as heck, and it be hard to get out the bed. But me, I get up. I'm like, I ain't got time. I don't have time to be laying up in no bed, not want to take a shower, not get dressed and all. No, I gotta go. I have things to do.
I think, like your sister was mentioning earlier in the show, when she was talking about the mental aspect.
Can y'all hear her?
Can y'all? Can they?
I don't think they can hear you. No, you need to come to that.
This mic. Okay. And it was. Cut us to a commercial break, and then we're gonna come back.
We'll be back after these messages. We're doing a live this is my podcast and also the radio station at the same time. So that's why I have to keep on cutting off the go in and out or breaking up and whatnot. What am I supposed to say? Oh, this is for my jacket. What about y'all? How are y'all keeping yourselves motivated, or are you ignoring the haters? Are you letting them dictate your day and what you do and what you say and your business and all of that? Welcome back to From Trial to Testimony. I am your host, Christine Gully, and we are here talking about transformation and other things, whatever we want to talk about.
So I was mentioning something about your sister, right? So
yeah.
She was talking about how it starts with your mind. It's a mental aspect when it comes with handling or dealing with, depression and postpartum and things of that nature. And I want to, and I agree, even with exercising, because, I asked her about implementing exercising into her scheme of things.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how it starts in the mind first. And if they can't get it mentally, then, they wouldn't be able to get it physically. Completely agree, 100%. It's what I tell my clients all the time when they come and they train with me. I do what your sister do. I prepare them mentally, but while I'm showing them or telling them how they can change their mind, the way they think, or show mentally, I also, bring along the physical aspect as well, so they can do it at the same time, on the same, so they can be on the same level, at the same time, physically and mentally. So mentally, I think, when you have something that you have to do, or you got a business or a goal, or now you have a purpose, how you wake up in that, you will possibly wake up in that depressed state, I think when you are given a purpose mentally, now you have something to combat that depressive state. So it won't take you as long, like you say now, to get out the bed because now you have something that combats that depressive state, your purpose, which you
and
have
that does
to
take
do.
strength to
It
get
takes a
up.
lot of strength.
It does. It takes a lot of strength to build up because you can't let depression beat you. You got to beat depression. And like I don't like that to overcome it.
And it makes you feel sick and tired.
Yeah.
It does a lot to your body. It stresses your body out, and it could very well. It's an illness, and it can kill you.
Yeah.
So I think, there are ways that you can deal with it and get out of it, and transform that cycle. So you won't have to go through it mentally. Your mind is a powerful muscle.
They just told me today when I got a case manager, a counselor, a peer specialist, all that, because I've been counseling since 2011. But they was like, it's looking like they said they told me they used me for examples for their other clients.
Okay.
Because I've been able to, because where I started from and where I am now, I've been able to conquer mental illness because I got bipolar disorder and PTSD. But that hasn't always been easy. It's easier now because I've really trained myself on this ain't what we about to do.
Right.
And I started looking at the things I would do, like my house wouldn't be clean because, and I just got past this one. Like I'll be like, I ain't cleaning up today.
Right.
That day to turn into 2 days because I'm just irritated and depressed. I said, you know what? Forget this. Like, are you kidding me? God bless me with this house. I'm about to get up, clean it up. I don't got time. I'm about to make sure I get up. Like people, and that's another. That sparked another part. Stop judging people and getting on people. You don't know why people are the way that they are, why they do the things they do. You don't know why sister girl got just because she got 6 kids don't mean the kids mess up the house. Maybe she depressed that day. When did you go help? If you ain't even helping the problem, you're part of the problem. If you're gonna talk about somebody's house being messy, you need to probably get a broom to help sweep it up.
Especially if you consider them a friend.
Yeah, especially if you consider a friend.
I would
I
see you
nobody
doing
talking behind my
that,
back.
then going behind their back, or talking mess behind them. Help them out since you're a friend.
We gotta start helping people out more.
We do.
Stop being so evil. I stand for what is right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't care. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
I'm not gonna. Oh, that was the thing. I thought they had it on. I thought do not disturb me that they don't get to. You can't see the notifications or it just don't make no noise. I just got one. It ain't make no noise though.
Or maybe it is.
Look, I'm just working my own shit.
Don't get no calls. Like I don't think calls come through.
Okay, good.
I don't think you're supposed to be notification either. But
somebody said he can get through music and fashion. If we use all our gifts and if we use our gifts and our talents and stuff, we could get through way more stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting on them.
Sitting on them.
It's
a transfer of energy. Okay, so in the Bible it says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is something that you have to do on a daily basis. You can't do it one day and think that it's going to stick and bam, you have it. Honestly, there's nothing in life that there's nothing in life that we do that you don't have to do on a daily basis. You got to wash up every day. You got to brush your teeth every day. You do it on a daily basis. Something that you have to renew your mind every day. You have to tell yourself every day, I can do this. I can. I just put out there, can't is no longer allowed in my camp when I train. You cannot tell me you can't do something when I know you can do all things. Now, that's one thing about training, and I always go back to exercising because I feel like exercising is a physical representation of what you believe in. Right? You believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So if that's what you believe, then physically you should be able to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Physically, you should be able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So when I train, I make sure I embed that in your mind so you can really be a testament of what you say you believe in. And if you can get it physically here, exercising, then you can go out there and get it.
I need to start exercising.
It changes your mind it puts your mind on a whole different level because you telling yourself.
Yes, that's a good idea. He said, feed your mind every day you wake up. That's what she just said that.
So with exercising, shoot, I just lost my train of thought. I'm like, it's gone. It'll come back.
Oh my God. How did that happen?
It's gone. Dang it. It's gone.
J Mills, you gotta feed your mind every single day. That's why I have like positive I am statements coming to my phone. I don't even know why I didn't have my Bible app downloaded, but I just re-downloaded it to have scriptures come. I read my scriptures every day.
And I think it's also to smell your relationship with Christ. Being aware, being aware of what you're dealing with, going through depression, and also being aware, knowing that that's your human nature and understanding that you have a spiritual nature that can battle and combat and overpower that human nature. So I do think it's an attest to your relationship with Christ that will help battle anything that you're going through, depression, stress, anxiety, because I've dealt with anxiety.
Me too.
Oh, baby.
Me too. Real bad. I know all about anxiety.
Oh my goodness. Thinking like you about to die and have a heart attack, and I mean Google was my friend. I went to
what?
Google and Dr. Google.
Yes.
Dr. Google killed me a few times.
Yeah, I know. Cause you be feeling like you're really about to die.
Yeah, you do.
That anxiety ain't no joke.
It's not.
I know. I used to couldn't even drink coffee. It's a testimony that I'm even sitting here drinking this coffee. Because I used to couldn't drink. It would drive me crazy. I used to feel like, oh my God, it was so horrible.
I had to stop some things because it would trigger it.
Yeah.
But understanding it's a mental aspect. It's a mental thing with anxiety. I did things mentally to combat
what I
was feeling. Like now I can tell, I can feel, I know what it feels like when an attack is about to happen. So I can block it before it fully comes on.
Yeah.
Mentally. I can, tell
and
myself
a lot of that stuff comes along with it. Because I know me having PTSD, a lot of my triggers and stuff stopped because I had to start centering myself around the right people.
Yeah.
I knew that once I still know if I get around certain people, I ain't gonna be able to stay long. I can't stay long because you're gonna do something, you're gonna piss me off, I'm gonna be at 10, and when I get to 10, I cannot calm down. It's hard for me to calm down when I'm mad, That's why I try to keep myself around people that don't make me angry, and they're gonna respect me. They respect the fact that look, the girl got some issues. I need that. Period. Or it's gonna be a problem. And I don't want it to be a problem. What? I'm 36 years old. I ain't got time to be fighting and acting no fool.
Absolutely.
Like, who wants to keep doing that? At 36 years old? I got a 17-year-old child, a 14-year-old child, and a 6-year-old. I ain't got no business out here fighting in these streets. For what? For what? You gotta literally hit me at this point for me to swing on somebody or get in my personal space in a threatening manner. But I don't have those type of problems. Because for what? For what? So I don't give myself around myself. When I have a bad vibe, I feel it. I follow it. I be like, okay, be at this gathering. I ain't feeling right. So I get up and I leave. I don't have time. Anything that's gonna trigger my PTSD.
And I think that's maturity. I think that's maturity to be able to recognize such a thing and being able to do something about it that won't bring harm to yourself or anybody else, or that keep you in a peaceful state.
Yeah, it got it. When you battling with mental illness, you gotta make sure you stay in a peaceful state. Yeah. You have to. Or you're gonna go crazy. And then sometimes people don't understand mental illness, and they don't understand that sometimes you are not literally responsible for what you do when you are triggered, when it come out. Because you don't know what type of flashback I'm having. You might have set yourself up to get fucked up. That's real shit. Because don't play with me. Like when it comes to that, like people, I understand mental illness. So so much. I don't see people spaz out over the craziest stuff, and I may not agree with it, but I don't have to. If that's a trigger for you, baby, I need to respect the fact that that's a trigger for you.
Right.
Period.
Let that be it.
And when you, cause
and don't press that trigger.
Don't press that button. Why do people want to press the buttons and then be looking all surprised?
Right now that
now you know you just did that. Why would you want to do that to somebody else?
Oh my goodness, I never understood that. I just
and be real life mad like they don't know what they just did. You know exactly what you just did. You know exactly what you just said. You knew I didn't like it before you did it, but you did it anyway. So you asking for this. No, that's those type of people. I can't hang around those type of people. I can't hang around people that want to push my buttons and all that kind of stuff because you're miserable. What do you want to push my buttons for? We too grown. Right. We too grown for this type of behavior, like for real.
Some of us be, no.
People be doing some foul stuff. No, it won't be tolerated over here in my life. I don't have time for it.
No, we sure don't.
I want to help people build. I want to help people grow. I want to see people make it. I want to see people that I went to school with conquer the world. I want to see our kids conquer the world. I want to see my family conquer because I know we can.
We definitely can. And I think we are right now, we're in the best position to be in to actually make that happen.
And right now it's best. Our creative senses are tingling because we bored. Ain't nothing to do. You can't go out to the bars, the clubs, and nothing like that. You can't do none of that stuff or whatever. So what you can do is start a business. You got time. Yes, you got time.
I can remember time being that
2022 about to be so lit because it's gonna be established businesses like from just this what is this pandemic thing. I'm like, what is this called?
It's crazy. It's amazing how many small businesses we've connected with, you know, since the pandemic.
Just over this pandemic.
It's crazy. It's a lot of us out there.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of us out there. Big ups to African American small business owners.
Yeah.
Men and women. Definitely want to shout out the men. I know it's a larger group of women that own
men are. Do you feel like men are the forgotten crowd? So I think I feel like single fathers are the forgotten crowd. We need more support groups for men when it comes to their emotions because they don't have outlets.
They don't.
I was talking to somebody and he was telling me that it's hard for him to talk to his homeboys and stuff because they gonna laugh and all that kind of stuff. And men need to be more supportive of men. Like, let your bro. They do. Men need to let other men cry. It's okay for a man to cry on your shoulder. Like, bro, I need you. I need to cry. Why not? Because sometimes we ain't gonna be able to, we can't do it all.
It's hard. I know. And we're not gonna be able to understand everything.
No, we not, because we are women, honey. And men need to know it's okay to cry. And women need to let them cry. Men just a lot of these men need to cry. They just need a big cry.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Because I know being a man, you're dealing with a lot, especially if you're black.
Yeah.
And you're a man.
Yeah.
A lot of strikes against you.
Yeah.
So there are burdens that you have to carry as a black man. And I can only imagine the toughness it is to be a black man in America. I know it's not easy. I see it every day on TV. I see it every day around me and just around me. Period.
They're gonna break down and fall apart. They'll start dealing with this stuff.
So yeah, give them an outlet.
They need an outlet.
My cousin, he started a foundation. Is it the BJ Fisher Foundation? I think that's what it's called. I think it's called the BJ Fisher Foundation. And it's geared towards helping young and older men, young adults, children, men, how to like apply for jobs, show them how to, do their resume, how resume should look, getting children prepared for high school for college, that transition, showing them how to be, how they should be in the workforce, how they should dress, how to tie a tie.
That's needed.
It is needed. It is needed. But yeah, he's offering that. So that's here in Detroit, Michigan. But if we could highlight organizations and groups that are geared towards uplifting
men. Men need support groups. Like seriously.
Absolutely.
Because they're so angry, they so hurt. They either get super angry and get to doing dumb stuff, or they emasculated.
Yeah.
A lot of these men are emasculated.
Big up to
that's messed up.
The black men that's doing their thing.
Yes, big up to the black men.
Taking care of their children, taking care of their family, running businesses, making sure the home front is straight.
And don't give up.
We salute you.
Yes, we do. We salute you.
Black men of America.
Black men of America. All men of America. But I love me a black man, honey. Gotta be a black man.
Absolutely.
Gotta be a black man. I was talking some crap the other day about on Facebook about starting to date white men, and some people got a little in their feelings.
Why?
Girl, talking about don't be surprised if you a slave. If you want to role play, you a slave. It's just ignorance. It's just pure ignorance because there's nothing wrong. Because they mad, they talking about some programming and all that kind of bullcrap. But no, it's just y'all don't act right sometimes, and sometimes somebody, and then some people just like white men. Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because if I found me a white man and he treated me like the queen that I am, honey, right. I'll be on the other side. I'll be on the other side chilling. You crazy? I prefer me a nice juicy black man. Yes, I do.
Yes. Yeah. Oh man.
My computer's about to die. But yes, I prefer me a nice black juicy black man. I ain't discriminating. I'm not trying to discriminate. Am I discriminating? I like what I like.
Yeah, I would.
You would? A black man. To each his own, and nothing wrong with it. Hi, Toya. Hi, Freddie. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Medea.
Okay, well,
true, because you may not learn from your mistake, but others around you may learn from it. That's right. That's true. It's time for us to sign off.
Yeah.
We 56 and 44 seconds in.
Yeah.
That was quick.
So tune in to an all new From Trial to Testimony every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
At 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. on Sunday.
6 p.m. on Sundays.
On Total Entertainment Radio.
Total Entertainment Radio.
Yeah. To tune in, you can go to Total Entertainment Radio Facebook page, click the Use App button. Sunday at 6 p.m. and you'll hear Miss Christine Kelly. Thank you. Do you speak?
Okay, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. See you.
Peace.
Bye.